Good morning, and again a warm welcome to the program. The Chadian government has reversed its plan to cut the salaries of civil servants, leading to a call of a general strike by trade unions in the country. According to the Chadian Ministry of Civil Service, the government is now committed to paying more than 31,000 public servants in the education and health sectors. The government's decision was ratified by an agreement signed with the unions after a day of discussions at the presidency. Trade unions had embarked on strike over austerity measures introduced by the government. The Chadian government, badly hit by a fall in the price of oil exports since 2015, introduced the austerity measures to meet the requirements of international donors.
The government of Chad has finally reached an agreement with striking trade unions, paving the way for suspension of a 7-week-old strike. Workers have now resumed operations after payment to all state employees in the Central African nation. According to the agreement, wages of civil servants during the month of February will be paid. 31 state employees had not received their salaries in February because of the strike. The agreement also provides for the application of a 3-month moratorium by banks on loans contracted by civil servants, since many officials have bank loans. This agreement provides for alternatives that respect objectives of budgetary restraint. Chad must stick to IMF-prescribed austerity measures in order to unlock a $312 million financing and an extended credit facility at the end of the year.
Efforts made by the government have been rather well received by the social partners. Baka Michel, the spokesman of the trade union platform, was pleased with the decision taken by the government. The government that had decided not to pay wages has reserved its decision, including for those whose wages were not paid in February. The unionists said. We are online with Michel Baka, live from the Chadian capital, N'Djamena. Michel Baka, hello. The Chadian government has decided not to cut the salaries for the civil servants. It's a great victory for the union platform of which you're a spokesman. Yes, a great victory in that the situation has completely put Chadian workers in a very difficult position, given that every time the government has a deficit, has difficulty coping with budgetary problems. It is in the pockets of the workers that it comes looking for. The last time the workers did not accept, and that is what led to a strike since January 29. Negotiations were undertaken at the level of the presidency of the Republic, and it was yesterday that we concluded an agreement that is in short a victory for all Chadian workers. Let us see for the Chadian people, insofar as the country's activities had been blocked for almost 2 months. Today, everyone is happy. Everyone is happy with this agreement because in the end, the schools will open. Finally, the hospitals will restart and public service will work again. So far, the workers, it is a very big victory. Also because everything that has been cut will be refunded. All those who have had difficulties because their salaries were cut in February will be paid. So in any case, I think we should be very pleased with the government that the agreement that was signed yesterday. You welcome the suspension of the census planned by the government. How does this decision satisfy you, since this census was supposed to clean up the pay file? Precisely in this sense, we think, but as the census was launched, it did not reassure us at all. I would like to tell you that there are 1,001 census that have had no effect. This time, we agreed to resume the census with the government and to monitor the results exactly, because ultimately, it could allow the state to clean up the pay file. You see, there are people who earn 2 to 3 salaries. There are people who don't work who earn. There are people who are not civil servants, but to whom we pay a monthly salary. People who are placed to say such is not civil servants, such wins 2 or 3 times in other civil servants. So, the presence of the union is necessary. We, in obtaining the suspension of the census, does not mean that it should be cancelled. It simply means that together with the government, we are going to review the procedures for conducting these census, which will ensure us, because we would not like for another census once again. You mentioned the schools that are going to resume. It must be recognized that the 2 months of strike have necessarily disrupted the school calendar. Of course I do. But in any case, the government is responsible. It must make all the arrangements so that the school calendar is caught up. Finally, Mr. Barker, do you have any idea of the financial losses that the 2 months of the strike caused the state coffers? We wanted the government to present this situation to us because it is a government that manages a country that must be able to tell us that we have provoked a strike that lasted 2 months. Here are the consequences. I think that the government did not want to go back on it because it believes that, well, it must be put into account of what is currently taking shape for a country that is under adjustment. I believe that it requires everyone to become aware of the loss that the country has suffered.